There we go. Hello, everyone. Those of you tuning in. There we go. Hello, everyone. Those of you tuning in. All right. So, well, my last episode that I made isn't up yet, but I'm still having. I don't know why I'm having problems with this pure recipe, and not so much the recipe, but these aren't staying. They're not staying working. They're not working, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, there shouldn't be a height limit on how high you can pump because these pumps obviously they're working, right? It goes up into here, but then it just dies. Like there's like zero water in this pipe, right? And then but this pipe is completely full. I don't get it. This should have nothing to do with it because the pipes can bend, right? So I am at a bit of a loss. The only other thing I can think of to try, which we could probably try that here, would be to pump this higher than I actually need to pump it, which I need to get number 4. Let's see, just line this up to here, and then probably put one like that, maybe. The only thing to try would be to pump it up, and then pump it down, which is kind of stupid. But I don't think that will do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Water physics are... I don't know. I'm lost with some of them sometimes. Honestly, I don't know. Because this is pumping, right? But it's not like it's not doing anything. Right? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Because the head lift, like going in it, like the water, this is full, right? Or mostly full. Yeah, I don't know. And then you go down here to these, and these are completely full. And I always monkey with these to target. Oh, these are 100% right now. Like they're full. This pump is pumping. It's the head lift is fine. Goes up to here. This is full. This is full, and this just isn't. It's not doing anything. I don't know. I don't know. I know sometimes you have to flush everything to reset everything. But I've tried that multiple times. So I'm a bit of a loss here. I really don't want to have to move all of this stuff somewhere. That would be not good. Because these spool right up. Because each one of these puts out 120, and that can easily fill a 300 pipe. This is full. Now this one's going to start filling up. And this has to get to a certain volume, and then that kicks right on, right? So we're pumping, what's the limit? It peaks at around, what, 16 meters? 16.2, I guess. $16.3, okay. Pumps up, and now it's filling. But I don't know. It's slowly. I mean, I understand everything has to get saturated, but I wonder if it's the way that this is set up. I should almost like put a T in here, you know, and run it that way. I don't want to end up screwing this around even more. Do that and then drag this here. Because instead of sending it like, I don't know. Water stuff is funny because we're sending as much to these two. Actually, we're sending 2/3 of it this way and 1/3 of it to all of these. It shouldn't matter, right? Because you're using up 300 cubic meters of water, and that's what we're pushing through the system. So these are obviously working. These are working, and they'll tick on slowly. You know, they'll slowly tick on because you can see they're working now. But they should never just run idle. See, this one's at a good number now. This is a little bit less. This one's struggling, but it is going up. And then these two are going to be, they're going to be like at the end. So I don't know. Now you can make valves, but I don't want to limit the flow rate because I want this to be maximum. So I don't know. Maybe it's just how the manifold design works. It's just I don't know. But like this is working. Like this is 100% working. It's just the only other thought I could have would be to put 3 more here and pipe it directly to this one, because now they're running. Oh, the MEM research is good. And these are like, this needs to go up. Like it's hovering right around this 16 cubic meter per minute, which is okay because we're using 20 per minute, so it's not actually okay. This needs to get up. I mean, when everything else equalizes, it should, but like, you know, here we're at 124, so this isn't full yet. I'm not sure what this, I guess it probably goes to 100, or no, it goes to 50. So when that hits 50, then this gets a boost. I guess it's just going to take time to equalize. But this seems to be doing a better job than the other one was. Like this one's going to keep, eventually these will be able to keep up. This one seems to be keeping up now. Because as long as when this hits 100, this is at 8, you're fine. I think it's actually working out now. But the whole purpose of doing this was to get the ingots, which this looks like this is full. Is that full already? Is to get that into here. And this is probably filling up quite quickly as well. Because if these are running at full speed, we're producing 325 per minute. Or around 6 per second. Around 6 per second, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And the whole purpose of doing, now this, I made this trade decision here. I may never even use this. We'll see. And the reason why is because I have that set up. And for those of you who, well, the other episode's not set. The last episode that I recorded is not out yet. So this is, we're kind of like overshooting where we're at, the stream at least. Here we're piping coal in. And the reason why is because we're going to set up an area over, we gotta get the train network going, so we should almost work on that right now. Takes quite a bit of time, of course, but it should be not that hard, because we should be able to do 2 runs of this and have the track, which would be under transportation, have the track running here. Oops, running like, is that too short? Running like that. Right, and we gotta, okay, that's not right. We gotta add, we gotta have to have a space, so we gotta go, oh, no, come on. We have to have a space. There we go, so I have 1 track on each side. That's kind of the plan. So it's gonna take a while to get, are we added concrete already? How's that possible? We should have concrete in here, right? We have 500. We have 500. Do we have any in here? Because you just burn through it like crazy because the concrete that we're, like the concrete pad design, I guess you would call it. I gotta figure out where I want to start curving this, because this has to go, well, actually it just has to, honestly, it just has to go straight across to there, right? So we could just do it like this. I think it's high enough to where we're at, where we don't have to mess with it too much. Wish you could, I mean, I know using that one, there's a mod that you use to, like, you can like type in values and make like a whole thing, but I just don't, I don't know. The problem is I don't really want to, I don't want to start angling things weird, right? But it makes sense to zoop. No, actually not, no, it won't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense to zoop that way. I want to zoop So the track is here. So I don't know how tight of a bend we can make. This is definitely going to be encroaching in on this now. Yeah, so that's okay. In hindsight, this design here may be a little bit much for what it is. For some reason, that doesn't make any sense because I should be on the world. Where's the world grid at? This is the world grid. How is this on the world grid? Yeah, the world grid is this way. It's not even, is this, what the heck did I do here? I don't know. And we're definitely not the same height. But I think that's okay. Let's see if we can make it. Of course, putting this like this isn't going to help. Let's do another one here. Do it like that, and then, yeah. So I'm excited to get the trains kind of up and running, even though this is obviously very wrong. Well, I don't know if I would say wrong. It's just not ideal. Now, I don't know the steepness that trains can go up. I don't know that like value. So we're going to kind of do, let's see, what do we select? A 2-meter ramp, maybe a 2-meter ramp. Yeah, so some of these are going to be the stupid trees in the way. I don't know if this is too much or not, but that's okay. We will make it work. This is actually too high. I want to go to that level. That's the level I got to go to. And then probably this can go away, and then we can grab. Yeah, so it's a bit wonky doing it. Yeah, okay. So for some reason, the world grid obviously was not the world grid that I thought I was at. Can I snap to this, please? It should be the same. I think it just shows this way, even though it is actually the same height. That's okay, though. And we could probably even get rid of a couple of these. Maybe just... Yeah. Okay, cool. We're getting there. We're at least doing something, right? How good it is, that is still open to debate. And then you have to have the bypass is going to go in the inside here. So let's go. I think we need to make another toolbar. Nah, we don't. We don't have to do that now. I was going to say we need another toolbar to start doing stuff like that, but no, we don't. We don't need that because we need to go a nice curve. I don't know like the best way to do curves yet because I want this to be in the middle of that. And then, how far can we go? Is that a bit wonky? It is, but I think it'll be okay. And then here we're going to start. Like, why did that do that? I want to start it. Come on, I want to start it right. Oh, does this not actually go in the center? Oh, yeah, it does. Why didn't it want to line up there? That's weird. And then here we want to bring, yeah, this, okay, this has to go away. So what I'm kind of learning here is that you have to, like, really give yourself a lot of space when you're doing train stuff. Like, just ridiculous amounts of space. Because otherwise it's just not going to work, right? So, okay. Because I need to make a bypass here because we're kind of doing right-hand drive. So if I can go, yeah, that, okay, yeah, I keep forgetting you can't do that with this. You have to make shorter sections. So like here, I want to run this to where I want to run the other, start the other curve at, which I guess would be here, right? No, and then I gotta kind of, how do you do it then? Like that? No, you have to do it, I'm gonna run the other curve. Is that right? And run this into, see, it won't let me snap to, that's a bit wonky. So I think what we need to do is just make this a bit longer. And then snap that to, why won't it snap? Oh, it's too long. Okay. Maybe something like that. That looks okay. And then we got to bring another one, the other one coming back. So that's going to go. How do you rotate this? Like, why can't I, E. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to do, but how do you snap it this way? Like, I don't get that. Because I want it to go like, I guess like that's okay. Yeah, okay. And then we want to put a nice curve to line up with, is that off? Yeah, it has to go to, yeah, that's off. It's so hard. Like, I mean, he says you can hit control to snap, but you can't snap to anything. That just makes it look, yeah. How do I get this to go straight again? Maybe like that. So that's a bit kind of, oops. That's a bit, that's a bit wavy, but I think it'll work. I think this is okay. And the only issue here is, yeah, this is going to have to go the other way. This is okay, though. This is okay. Now, since we're here, we can just make, oh, what the heck? What? That. What the heck? Why are they so wavy like that? That looks not good at all. How do you get the waviness out of these tracks? Because it wants to go here, I think. I think that's the problem. It wants to go here. What does that look like? And then if I go, maybe we can go stretch it back without looking. I mean, maybe this is how it's done. Yeah, that's a bit wavy. Yeah, ask me. Snap this one to, yeah, this is like, oh my gosh. That's definitely not straight. Maybe the idea is to do the straight parts first and then just have one bit of wonkiness. I don't know. So I think this definitely needs to go something like that. And then that looks straight then. Oh, okay. How do you do downhills? I guess you go to here and then you grab it. And how do you do it like that? Does that work or does that not work? Do you grab it just to the bottom? No, because then that, no. So I think the idea would be to grab and make, it goes in there. Maybe grab it here and put the straight piece in first. And then grab this and go, I don't know if there's a better way to do that. I don't, so we're just gonna roll with it. The goal tonight is like just to get is this straight though? Yeah, see that's straight. Yeah, I guess that's the, yeah, well. So we actually need to get, this has to go away. This has to go away, and then I think this has to go away. And then if we grab, we just got to get that into there, which I think that's actually, looks, that work. Oh, sorry. I think that works okay. Look at that. That's cool. Awesome. Because then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my other platform's all over there. I don't know why I have it all over there. In reality, we could just do it right here. Because we have that and we have the iron. I mean, I guess theoretically we could just bring all this down to here too, but I want to use the trains. I want to see how that kind of works and see if it's like viable. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could just set up an area right here, really. I don't know. Cuz you'd almost have to you'd have to have how does that work then? You'd have to have 2 stations, right? You'd have to have this is a drop off, and then this is a pickup. But the drop off could be like on the other side. Okay, we're getting there. Are we out of anything yet? No, we're not. This waviness is ridiculous, mind you. Yeah, I think I have to start here. Because if I don't start here, the waviness won't go away. Yeah, and then here we want to get a curve going. It's tricky doing these curves. To get, yeah, that's, and then I think here I want to grab this one and just make this one go into that. The other line I fit okay. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe just do it like this and just do a little one and then do that like that. So there's just a little bit of wonkiness. And then this goes all the way down to, well, it can go all the way. It doesn't matter. Now the question is, are these going to have the same? Yeah, they don't. Okay, so it's because of how I did it, right? So this one here, I actually started right here and went this way first, like that. And then I grabbed this and put that up. I think that's how I did it, right? Yeah, close enough, I guess. Close enough. And then this is just going to go out as far as we can go, which is going to be about here. And this one's going to go, I guess, as far as it can go. And then here is the return line, which, oh, it's just a little bit too, how does that look? It's a bit close here. But I think this will work. I think this will work. Now, the stupid present's in the way. Okay, whatever. I don't care about these things anymore. So the idea here is, yeah, see, I don't have a, yeah, I kind of screwed up here a bit because I don't have a bypass going here. But the train should still just go through it, right? And if you have the block signals, it's okay. This has to have another rail going through here. If I want to do that type of thing. But you know what, for now, let's just go back to over here. And I'm not sure where it makes sense to put signals, because you just want to put like a block signal, right? To split the blocks up a little bit. So where would be one would be here, and then the other one would be here, right? And then all that's doing is making this a block, and then so the trains aren't hitting each other. I guess that's the idea, and you want to keep them flowing. So I think the next one would be here, and then, yeah, there you go. So it's good to end, start, and end. There we go. I think that works better. So we have, these are off because of where they started, and then here, yeah, the pathing signal is going in. And we still have a lot to do. I'm trying to kind of mull over the best way to do this here. Yeah, so okay. So yeah, so I have the bypass here, and this is the return line. So I want to just make like a circle here, so we can at least just, well, I don't know. I'm just like setting all this up. Like this takes a long time to do all this stuff. Which those of you who have done this obviously know that. And this is full of coal, right? What I actually want to do then is I want to get rid of this, and I want to put in the storages, which is going to be under here. Just one. Just one. And the reason why is because then that way once we start pumping. Once we start, where is that? There. Because that way, once we start actually using the materials, can I dump this coal off? I don't need coal. That way, like, so say the train, what the heck? Okay. The train comes, picks up a load of coal, right? So then it doesn't have to wait for the whole thing to refill it. They'll have a buffer in here, because I believe these are 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 48 slot. And what's the slot of these? So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it's 48, so it's the same, which is actually good. Now, I don't know how the trains work as far as that. So it's 48 slots. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 32. Good. So two of these is 96, and this is 32. So this would actually be three of the. Okay, cool. So if this is full and this is full, we can run this 3 times without it refilling. Cool. We're getting there. Hey, this is fun. This is very time consuming compared to like Factorio laying rail lines. Oh my gosh. So the area that I want to make set up with steel is going to be right here. So these block signals actually have to go away. I know a lot of you guys are probably, well, the ones that are watching are like, what are you doing? You're not progressing anyway. But they were progressing at like the way I want to progress. It's kind of more fun for me to do it like this, right? And we should be having fun. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have, well, we're going to have junctions everywhere. Because I want to make steel here, right? Like, we can probably make, let's see, constructors. Oh my God, look at the size differential. And then a foundry. So here we're going to make, this is it this one, the solid steel ingot. So this is just going to make steel ingots, right? And then the constructor, or is this assembler, whatever it is, this one is going to start making things like the steel screws, which are very good for combining that with using the is it in here? No, it's in the other, to make the modular frames. That's kind of what I'm hinting at here, to start making the heavy modular frames. And then so you can make the steel beams, and you can also make steel pipes. So I think both of those things might be made here, right? So we have a big area, big foundry set up for the maximum belts that we have now, which are the Mark IVs, the 480 per minute or 8 per second. Set that up here to make that, and then based on what that spits out, we can then set up lines for, because we have all this space here to do that. So in the meantime, let's go and, that's obviously the world. It's okay. So, I mean, we're going to need an area for the station, which can go, and we also have the area for the bypass, because now I don't know if people, am I out of concrete already? Jeez. The answer is yes, we are out of concrete. Also, might as well check the MAM while we're here. Why would you do this? I think this is a good one. The electric circuit, I think that's a good one. And let's just keep researching. And then I want to grab a bunch of concrete. It just takes so much. I'm going to take whatever I can carry, which is quite a bit, actually. That truck is not going anywhere because, like, the truck route's basically obsolete at this point. Okay. So, we just do something like this. Because I don't think using the other ones use any less. They all use 7. Yeah, so... No. I'll just use... Sorry. So that'll be... Okay, so we have... So actually what I should actually do... Maybe these ones are a bit wonky, is the bypass is the main line. And then you just build off of that. Which does make a lot more sense why I haven't done that. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Hey, we're all learning here, right? Now, can we actually afford a couple. We can't. So we need cables, and we're gonna need cables are what we need. So let's go back and get some cables. I always run out of something, right? Let's see. Are they gonna be in here? Nope. And they're gonna be in this one. I don't think I can grab 200 worth. Oops. Now we're stuck in. I never. It's funny because I never actually. I never finished this. I never finished this building, and we're already jumping to something else. But you know what? That's the fun of it, right? So the train station. Yeah, we got to go out one more. That should be sufficient, and then we're gonna grab the train station. Actually, you have to go out one more as well. I just think the scale of how big these things are, it's just ridiculous. And trying to build this stuff without flying, I don't know how I would be able to manage doing that. So let's put this. Does that look like a good spot? I think so. What is over there, I wonder? What is this thing guarding? I don't think it's guarding anything. Oh, there's another power slug. Ooh. Why did that not kill that? Oh, come on, stupid bees. Can you just run into me then? Doesn't that kill you? There. Is there another one somewhere? Thank you. I'm not going to aggravate that. I'm not going to aggro that one. I think that's just fine, because then we also want to put a freight. Can't we start getting the... I can't wait till we start getting a lot more of this stuff. I'm so quite excited. But I actually think here we actually have to have... Oh, how does that work then? Because we want to have a drop-off for coal and a drop-off for iron ingots. Could you just do that? Could you do this? Like, how would that work? I guess it would work. That I don't know. Because because we just do. I'm trying to think like how other people do it, because I honestly have no clue. All right, we do that. We put another station here. Or oh, you can't do it like that. You got to do it like this. So odd what snaps to what and what doesn't snap to what. Do I have enough for this? I do. And these are both drop-offs, right? And then... Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because like then on this side here we're gonna have like 3 pickups. One's gonna be steel pipe, the other one's gonna be steel plate, right? But I guess that makes sense because not everything wouldn't. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is turning into something else. I think I got to go out 5 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers. Nope. Nope. No. There. And then I think once this is like finished, because I'm just working on steel stuff right now. And I just want to get well, steel stuff up and running. If that makes sense. And then over here we're gonna I'm not gonna have enough to make these, am I? So this one's gonna go this way. So kinda not lining up. But I lined it up with this one. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It's gonna be where it's gonna be. And then same thing with this. It's roughly gonna be around here, I think. And then I don't think I have enough for these. I need motors, which luckily we have motors right here. There's motors in... Where are the motors? Here they are. And we have to just like set all that stuff up, and oh man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. But the motors are all made like Yeah, I don't know. I think this is worthwhile doing. Oops, that's not right. Yeah, I want to put this this way. Because these are like, it doesn't matter which way you put them. But both of these are going to be, this is going to be steel pipe pickup, right? And this one's going to be a, oops, this is going to be a unload, no, this is going to be, this will be a load one, right? This is, no, you're unloading this one. This is going to be an unloading one. And this one is going to be also unloading. So that's steel pipe, and this is going to be steel beam pickup. There. Cool. The only issue with, oh, I know why. Because I have to hook the rails up first. Like, why is it not working? Now, can I do this in one swoop? Ooh, it almost looked like it was going to snap there. I think we just need to get rid of this and grab this and see once we run it to, say, here. And then run this one. And you have to connect it back up. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. So then all we gotta do is do the same thing here. Is grab this one and drag it down to, I think it was right here, and then drag that to there, and then this one here. Ooh, so that doesn't look like it works. Oh, okay, gotta do it like that way. Okay, cool, that works. And then here we'll just we'll zoop a bit more, and then zoop a bit more, and then we'll zoop a bit more. There. I think that works pretty well. Zoop that, and then we're gonna grab it. No. We're gonna grab it. No, come on, we're gonna grab it here, go out to here. And then this one's gonna go out like that. And then that's symmetrical, right? That's pretty symmetrical. Cool. We're doing all right here. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, oops. Hey, we're getting set up now. These things, because the rails carry power. You don't have to run power to them. But now the question is, can you run power from these to here? Does this power this? Oh, isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Okay, cool. All right, cool. We got this one set up. Why can I not go the other way? There. Now we just have to do the same thing back here. So let's just figure out where the brakes are. The brakes are here. They're not. Oh yeah, they are kind of exactly the same. So theoretically, this should be able to snap right into that. Ah, that looks pretty good. Oh, cool. That works so well. Let's do this to get rid of this stupid tree. And where's the other one at over here? Let's get rid of this. There we go. And because there's a few more in here that we'll get rid of. I don't know if that's gonna. Oh yeah, it does grab it. I think that was the only one, right? What is that? Oh, it's just a switch thing. Okay, yeah, you can't have this in. I can't have this in my hands because I'm gonna end up just flipping back. I should maybe buy that coffee cup a lot of people use, because I'm not actually killing anything right now. So maybe I don't even. Well, whatever. It's fine. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm quite happy. Ah, there is one here, isn't there? Stupid. Oh, that's not stupid. There we go. All right. I'm actually quite proud of this. For anybody that's watching, I think I had a couple viewers tonight. That this is fun. Like, I think like this looks, I mean, it's symmetrical as I can make it. And I think this is the way to do it. So you have the through track through the middle, and then you have the stops here. This is a bit wonky, so I can't redo it because these are completely full. Like, this is the bypass through the middle, which should still work. This one needs, yeah. I shouldn't have filled all these, but you know what? It's fine. I could always unload these into a box and then just feed them back, which I may do off camera. But this is awesome. Wow. So this one is going to be. This is going to be iron ingot drop off. All right, and then these are going to be unload stations. And this is going to be an unload station. And then this one is going to be as iron ingot, and this is going to be coal. Coal drop off. There we go. So then actually these ones aren't going to be, these are going to be load, because these are actually, we're loading, because there it says incoming transfer. No, we're out, not outloading, but you know what I mean. This should work fine. Can we get any locomotives? Beacons. How do you make beacons? They're from what, a crafting bench? I don't know if they're here. So we need a bunch of beacons. We can only make 8. Why can we? Oh, I want any space in my inventory. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get rid of this stupid thing. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Like, I don't need any of these things. I don't care. There's no benefit of that. And we can only make one beacon or one train because we don't have enough. But that's okay. Let's get rid of this, and then we'll grab. We'll grab one here, and then we'll grab a freight car. And again, like, you could put more than one, but I don't know how that would work. Well, I do. So like this one here, for instance, would go and pick up coal and iron ore. But then you have to set the stations. You have to set them up that way. So like you can put another freight platform here, and then. But as soon as something comes in, it doesn't. You can't, like, there are no sort of filters. So no matter what's on this, when this gets to here, it's gonna unload. It's gonna unload everything. So that's the only thing I don't like. As far as I know, that is a set thing. I don't think there's anything later in the game, excuse me, that where you can do something like that. Let's actually fix this. Just so it looks a little bit more like that it could actually be like this. But this is the way to do it. This looks really nice. It's a nice looking joint. And I don't have any of the what do they call it? The rail things in. So the way they work is you put a path signal going into the block. Let's just double check that. So you put a path signal going into the block, which should be. Ooh. Maybe that doesn't work then. Path signal going in, and then a block at the station, and then a block afterwards. Okay, so I could do that. I don't know how that works with double stations though, like this. Because you'd have one there, and then you'd have one here, right? And then, and then this one here, you'd have a block signal here. We'd also have a block signal here, right? Is that right? I don't know. So you have one here. Yeah, I guess so. Because like if you have a train here, the other one coming is going to come and it's going to stop. Well, then the block signal. I don't know if you actually need one here though. Because this is treated as an entire block. So if there's something in any one of these, it's not going to work. I don't know. That's something that I'm not exactly sure of. This is not right. This needs to be, this is on the wrong side. I don't know how to change that. That's wonky as heck. Look at that. Whatever. This is the wrong. I think it's because of how I made this. See, this one's the same thing. It's because of how I drug the... Does that matter? I don't think that matters, does it? I don't know. Can we get on this and just drive it around? Yes, we can. Pretty sure you can go just as fast in reverse. Now it should, it doesn't, whatever. I think that's just if you're manually driving it, right? Oh, it does that hill, no problem. Yeah, that's a little wonky, isn't it? Pretty sure you can't drive off the edge. Yeah, it just stops. That's cool, though. I like it. I should maybe fix that up a little bit nicer. Look how that runs. That's so cool looking. Sparking and everything. Now, how do I... Oh, you do it like that. You just use the keys as you're driving. What does it do here? Nothing. Oh yeah, see, like, those are all backwards. I don't know how to get rid of those. Are you gonna hit this one though? Oh. I guess that is the answer is yes. That does work. Or that is a thing. That was fun, kind of. It's so cool how like the track looks. I mean, again, it's unrealistic where the junctions are because the train. Sorry, this is so loud. Yeah, you can't change that. Okay. I can just leave it, right? I can just get out. I don't need this to... Question, will that roll back? Now it will. No, it won't. That's funny. Where are we at here on time? So... We can do, yeah, this is, I don't know, I may redo this to make it look like that, which I think is a lot better, I don't know. But we want to, oh, you know what, though? I don't think this is going to be high enough to clear these rocks. Shoot. Let's just check once how close we're going to be. Ah, darn. You know what, that's actually okay. Because we could, all we need to do really is just put the conveyor lifts up, because that's all we're doing really. Let's go, I want to zoop vertical. And then we'll go back to zooping default. And then we'll go this. I don't want to go up another one. We'll go here. There. How is that though? Yeah, that clears the. All right. Yeah. Not the best now, is it? It clears. It does clear that. Oh. Okay. I guess I gotta go and kill this stupid thing. See, the bees still come out regardless if you blow the thing up first or not. Which, whatever. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? There it is. I thought I'm hitting. Am I not hitting these things? Where's the last one? There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it does... well... It just about clears that, which is fine. Which is totally fine, really. So I just want to make this platform. Yeah. It's okay, though. The zooping, man, really uses a lot of, like, video power, I guess. Oh, because of all the particles. Alright, cool. So that's kind of where we're at right now, which I think is kind of cool. We're doing exactly what I want to do. Iron ingot drop off, and then we're going to have a coal drop off here. But what I also need to do, I just don't know where that is to be done, is to have a bit of a... Like, I need to get this loop to go back into here. I don't think this is the spot to do that. I don't think you could loop something that tight. Maybe you can. Can you? Too close to another switch. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, we'll have to just do some kind of, I mean, these are quite close together, which in one thought is like, why would you even have a train going from here to here? And it's just because I want to. Why not, right? Why not? There's no, yeah, it is kind of, it seems a bit silly to run this, over to this, but we're going to use iron ingots for other things too, not just for the steel. This is fun though. We're still like in this part of the map too. Haven't explored, well, I've flown around all up in here, but you just can't see it. Like, this is just where we can see, literally over here. We haven't been that way at all yet. We're that way. So much to discover, I guess. Uncover, discover. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, I like this. Well, what we can do actually right now even is we can set up. Let's just see once what we can. I'm not sure what we don't have any. We don't have any wire left, so we can't probably set up any of these. You can set some foundries, foundries is how we're going to be making our steel. So let's just see, man. Look how big these buildings look big, and then you put the train station down. It's like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Let's just start right here in the middle. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Foundry. I don't know why I didn't click the right button. Yeah, that's what I want. So the foundry is going to take in 2 items. So we should be able to put it here. That should fit right in there, right? It does. Awesome. So we're going to go in here. We're going to grab this, and we're going to do this one. This is the best recipe. Not the fastest recipe, because this is 1 every 1.6 seconds, but we don't have, this isn't set up yet. And if I go into my little, not cheat sheet, what is it called? Like, your Satisfactory, the best alternate recipes. That one's not even listed in here using the Coke stuff, because you have to, because you actually have to do that. Like, you have to make the is that with what, compacted coal, and you got to make that with Caterium, I think it is, or sulfur. The Coke one again is a good one. It's fast, but you got to use the petroleum coke, and you got to make that. So the best, like, bang for your buck is using this. It's not the fastest in the world. It's 1 per second. So, well, we can just go for that because we have 60 per minute. So our bell right now can carry 480, right? Because we're on the mark 480. So 480 by 6, we could have 8 of these. Now, I don't know if we can afford 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't. Okay, so we're out of... let's just go and grab the frames, which are going to be in this one. Let's just grab one more. I don't think we're actually making frames that much right now. It's funny that they haven't, like, been made. So what I say, we could do 8. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just do 8. Actually fits pretty well in here. And these are all... See, you can do copy settings, right? But then, like, you hit Control C, like, it doesn't do it. I don't get it. So, we're just going to go down to every one. Oops. And then we're going to go this one. And this one. There we go. Now, how are we on time? I'm going to wrap up soon. We can power all of these at least. So let's put a power pole. That should not be in the way, putting him here, right? One here, and then we'll put 1, 2, 3. That's 3 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3 blocks in between. And then we can run one over to here. And all we gotta do there. Oh yeah, we don't have any, oh, why didn't I grab cable? How are we using so much cable up? That I don't know. But we're using a lot. I think that's gonna be right here. And I love flying out like this. I mean, I don't think it's cheating. Because it's not, oopsies, it's not, can you hear that? My spacebar is so squeaky. Now we gotta do with this, because this is power. Power this, powers this. That may be in the way. And we're gonna power all these. Power these. Now we're all powered. Cool. So yeah, the next thing we want to do then would be to, we're 7. Is to put splitters. Now we have to do 2 rows of splitters. We have to do a high and a low. Well, just we do. Of course we have to. And then, so we're gonna have one coming in here, and the other one's gonna come in there. So, this one's gonna be coming in here. Does that line up at all? No, it doesn't. I mean, close enough, I guess, right? So if we put this one. How far away do we want to do it? I think like maybe here. Let's do it like, so we'll have the input on that one. Well, whatever. And then we're just going to do, just to go down the line. All right. And then here, this one's going to go up 3. It actually works out because it, for some reason, it always, like, it when you click it, it puts the arrows the wrong way. But then once you get up to the 3rd one, it puts it in the right location. Which the input is going to be, well, I guess this wouldn't be exactly right because this one's going to be coming in over here. So that's wrong already. But you know what? Yeah, because it's going to be coming in here. Whatever. We're going to roll with it, right? Because that's how we do things here. Now, one good thing, in a sense, is we're not going to be using a full Mark IV belt to bring in. We'll have a full Mark... Well, 8 of these is doing 480, but 8 of these is only doing 320. 320 of each. Now, that does mean we could get it. Well, we can't get away with it. We have to still use the Mark IV belts, which again is not a big deal. This is not right. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is right. I'm like, what the heck? This isn't right. Yeah, this needs to be like this. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do Mark. Well, you don't need a Mark IV lift here, but Might as well just use all Mark IV stuff. Is that lined up right? It's interesting that it's saying blue, despite it not actually being lined up. That's weird. How is that not clipping then? Yeah, there it's back to clipping. So weird. Yeah, there it does. Okay, I don't know why back there it didn't do that. All right, then we're gonna grab Mark IVs. I remember playing Factorio back like when in the early stages, because I was actually part of the closed beta where I had to sign like an NDA and everything, which was pretty kind of like cool at the time. I thought like, wow, this is pretty cool. That was back in, geez, was that 2019? It was so long ago, and I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe back then the belts, you had to put them in the proper direction or they would just go. Like if I'd start here, this one would go to the left. It wouldn't go to the right, despite just didn't matter, right? So always that was kind of fun. Well, fun would be the right word. So we're gonna be having an input here. That's gonna come up to this level, and there you go. Now I know this isn't lined up straight with this, but yeah, whatever, right? And then the one over here is going to do the same thing. It's gonna, I guess you could do it at the top level, but you know, whatever. And then this is going to be input here and then up. Like that. And then yeah, here's a bit of a, not a snafu, but just I should have put the other one the other way, but whatever, right? Whatever. This one does have to get switched though. Which should be fine. That. Because the input needs to be here. Yeah, okay. And then this one can go there. And this can go into that. That I don't like. Why did it do that? That looks so dumb. How close can I get? Ah, really? I didn't even realize that it would do that. Of course, the lifts. I wish those would go away too when you do it. What if I should just do it here? Well, no, because it wouldn't work anyway. Shoot. All right, that's kind of a bummer then. So all but this looks, all of this looks good except this, which is just dumb. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? Okay, we got MK4 belt. Oh, I'm out of belt. Can we get out of this menu? And we have more worthy encased beams. They're gonna be in this chest here. There we go. Cool. Hey, we're getting somewhere, man. We're getting somewhere. Because this steel is going to produce, because we have 8 of these, we're going to be producing 480 per minute, which is going to be 8 per second of steel ingots, which is going to be awesome. And what that's going to turn into is going to be turning into, well, 2 things mainly. And that's going to be turning into, well, it depends. It's going to be sent back out as, well, it's going to be turned in, sorry, it's going to be turned into steel beams, and then it's going to be turned into steel pipe. That's a 3-2. This is a 4-1 because I don't think there are any alternate steel beam recipes like there are iron. I just don't think there are. So we're just going to roll with that. One thing, once we get to the stage here, we're going to be utilizing the alternate iron recipe. Yeah, so the goal is at this state location is we're going to set up a thing here and a thing here with these. And just so that's going to be 60 per minute, which is fine. And then what is this one here? This is using 30 per minute. So we could have, that's putting out 20 per minute, and this is putting out 15 per minute. So as far as the output is going to be the same, despite the amount being less. So we can figure it out. We could have 8 60 machines, or we could have 4. So if we have, well, the output's the same, right? So we have 480, and we're going to be doing, that's 8. So you wouldn't do, I think it'd be like a 6 and 2, right? Because if we have 2 of these, we're using 60, right? 2 of those are doing 60. Or if we have 6 of these, we're doing 360. So 360 and 60 is lost my 420. Well, if we have 6 of these, we're going to be putting out 90 per minute. And if we have 2 of these, we're going to be getting at 40. So I guess we'd have 4 of these. Like it'd be 4 and 8. That seems like a lot. If we have 4 of these, that's 120. Right? And then if we have 8 of these, and we can't have 8 of these. We could have 6 of these. 6 and 4. So that'd be 90 per minute. And then this 4 of these would be 80 per minute. Right, so it's going to be 6 and 4. Yeah. Which gives us 10, right? So yeah, this is all, it's all going to go into like one manifold in a sense. So can we actually lay that out now? I don't think we have enough. We might. I almost want to lay it out like, well, we're going to have 6 and 4. So we could do something maybe a little bit fun looking like this maybe. If we do say, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Okay, no. Okay, never mind. I don't want to do that. Nope. No. I was going to do 3 on each side, but we don't need that. We don't need that amount of space. So we're just going to do, oops. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. But you hold down E, right. Okay. So we're going to do something like, we need to put 10 here, right? So if we start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10. So this one's going to be making beams. Beams, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one's going to make pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be using, 4 of these is going to be using 120 per minute. And then 6 of these is going to be using 360, which is going to be 480. And actually, you know what? We're not going to be putting out. Yeah, we're going to be putting out. We're going to be putting out 480. So it's going to work out great. But I think I should have actually put this one here. Yeah, it doesn't matter, whatever. Because these are not as, are they as wide as those? They are as wide as those. It just looks like you can put them closer together. Because there's only 8 of these. That's so weird. How does that make any sense? They're the same width. Oh, these aren't. These are actually a little bit bigger. Because you can't put them as close to. Okay, that's why. I'm like, why does that work? These you can put right in a row. So We're gonna stop the stream here. I want to thank anybody who's tuned in. I think I had a couple viewers. I think I had two viewers. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not sure how much you've seen of it, but thank you anyway. And next episode or next stream or whatnot, we're going to be taking these 8, and then putting them all into a big belt, and then we're going to be running them all along here. And we're going to be hooking all this up and belting all this back, because this has to then go all the way over to here and over to here, which isn't really a big deal. I'll end up probably just, I don't know once. Maybe doing it here and just bringing them all the way across. We'll see. We're not there yet, but this is cool though. In hindsight, I could have just belted these, honestly, to belt them here, but this is more fun. It's more fun doing this. We got to actually set up trains. We'll put a loop here just to loop it for now, and then the same thing at this end, and then set the train networks up and just see what happens. See if all this hard work that I've been doing, all these few hours that it's taken me to do this, see if it actually works. I have my doubts, but I'm hopeful that it works, like the trains work. It'll be a bit, figuring that out, but close this loop, and then put some, the signals in. Should be good to go. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for joining the stream. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for those of you watching, it's Snowbird Gaming. You can find me on YouTube, and you can also find me on a couple different Discords under that. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.